Okay, you've spent the last week, 3, 4 days, solving these bone mysteries. And all the mysteries have some things in common. So this week, you're going to create your own. And the best way to do that is to work backwards. So Monday, today, what you're going to do is kind of flesh out who your victim was and the setting. And so if you go back and look in your notebook at the bone mysteries to look to see what they have in common. So you have a setting that describes the scene. And then you have a series of about 8 to 10 clues that tell you who the victim is. And so you need to make sure, I would first design who is your victim. Get a picture of who your victim is, and then create the clues off of the victim, which is what the opposite of what you've been doing. You've had the clues and had to flesh out the victim. And so you can go back and look at the different ways the bone mysteries have given clues to the age, to the cause of death, to height, and to time of day. And so just to recap, like braces give you a clue. What age usually has braces? The top of the femur, if your victim's going to be athletic, that's a clue that you've seen repeatedly in your different bone mysteries. So all of them start with the setting and then a series of clues. And the setting is just like in English. It sets the scene. Where were the bones found? And so you have 5 examples to go back and look at in your notebook for the way clues were done, the setting was set up. Okay, so let's go through the project directions. So Monday, today is planning day. So the first thing you need to do is come up with a cause of death. No sexual assault or torture. That will result in an automatic 0 to the project. What is the gender of your victim? And so this is like your planning brainstorming. So you would go in, figure out what your gender, the age you want, how tall you want your victim to be, and time of death should be related to cause of death. And then you go back in and put in the clues that you want to do. So that's today's, is who is your victim? How did they die? And you're going to create that. And then your setting should be 3 to 4 sentences long, and you want to describe the scene where the skeleton was found and discovered. And so to get ready for tomorrow, you want to do a rough sketch of your setting. So think of this as you are a crime photographer, a forensics photographer, and you're going in and you're taking pictures of what the scene is so people can analyze later to kind of investigate and discover how this person died. And it's just a rough sketch. Do a stickman skeleton. Don't spend a lot of time on the sketch. Just put stick trees if it's an outside thing, if it's a house or a room, rough. I want this here, this there. The main part of your time today should be spent on clue development. But this is setting you up for tomorrow. So today, who is your victim? What clues are you going to use in the setting? Rough sketch, so when you come in Tuesday, you're good to go. So that's Monday. On Tuesday, you're creating your scene. So whatever your sketch is here, you're actually going to either put it on paper, or if you choose to do it digitally, you can do it that way. And so Those in person, I have skeleton templates that you can cut out. You can break the bones. You can change the shape of the eye orbit if you would like, to put in your scene and set the stage. So that's a part that the Bone Mysteries didn't have, was this visual piece. So that you will be creating, and that's kind of a new thing. But you've been creating these mental images. So Tuesday is all scene creation. Wednesday is you are a forensic anthropologist, which is what you've been as you've been analyzing the bones at these scenes. And you're going to present your scene to the police. So you're going to read your setting and then go over if you did it on paper, you want to scan your scenario that you created and point out the evidence on your scene that you created. Same thing if you're digital. You have a 3-minute time window to do this. And the link is in the thing to present to Flipgrid. So that's all you're doing. You're not solving it. Basically, it's a video form of what the Bone Mysteries were in your notebook. So that's Wednesday is film day. And then Thursday is you're going to analyze and solve other people's mysteries. So you'll go on Flipgrid and pick 2 other students, and you'll analyze and solve theirs, and then you'll respond. And when your response, you need, just like you did in the summaries of your Bone Mysteries in your notebook, what is the age of their victim? What is the gender, height, and cause of death of their victim? And you need to do that a minimum for 2 other students. So that's this week. This is your Bone Mystery project. Good luck and have fun creating.